It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. And today we are going to watch Season 4 of The Expanse.
The entire season.
No, just the first episode.
Just the first episode. Oh, okay.
Outer Space. What do you think, Nate?
I like it. I mean, the show has sort of made me believe that I wouldn't like to be in it.
Right, but you like
I like
the subject.
the idea of
Yes.
it, yes. From a distance, from safe here on planet Earth, yeah.
Earth, yeah, Team Earth for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I like air. So last time on The Expanse, we sort of opened up gateways to all over the damn place.
Yeah. It
So-
was like what was once a prison, then became like a gateway to a bunch of different places all over the the universe.
We don't know. All over, existence.
Could be
all
different.
over existence.
Yeah, it could be different universes altogether. Who knows?
I've always had trouble with the idea of different universes. Like, if it's a place that's reachable from here, then it's this universe, right?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I
like
guess
by
so, yeah,
definition.
it's kind of like
Like, if they're separate, then they shouldn't be transversable
exactly.
or so whatever. I don't
kind
know.
of a nebulous like thing in the first place.
It's a weird idea, the multiverse, but I don't know. This is not a Rick and Morty reaction. This is The Expanse. And yeah, Holden said it's going to be another gold rush, so I think everybody's going out there to like find out what's out in space. Are there going to be tons of aliens and stuff? Is this just turning into like Farscape?
Yeah, I mean, cool if so, but it also just seems like a really like kind of objectively poor idea. Like, just don't.
Well, there
Why would you
are a lot of potential downsides, but there's a lot of potential upsides too, I would say.
True.
So.
Yeah. So I guess it's like it's a risk.
Right, no
reward
risk,
situation.
no reward, as Steve Gutenberg would say.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't volunteer, but I think I've already made that clear.
Yeah.
Like somebody else can go do it. That sounds great. Report back and tell me what you see. Show me what you see.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm good.
So, at the end of the last episode, it's been a few weeks since we watched this show, but I'm remembering that you were pretty unsatisfied with the Clarissa Mao storyline.
Yeah.
So-
Again, it doesn't make it okay. Doesn't make your actions okay that you did one sort of okay thing.
Yeah, but she kind of saved the whole human race by doing that sort of okay thing.
I still don't understand her motivation. Anyway, we can probably get further
Right.
into that. Maybe.
Well, I was going to say, do you think we're going to get more of Clarissa right here, or do you think she's going to backburner for a while? How much will the show change? It's on Amazon
Yeah.
now instead of on Sci-Fi.
That's right. So it completely changed. Well, no, interesting. So I think I would be surprised if they drop her for too long, because it seemed like her character arc was just kind of beginning. You know, she just turned a corner maybe.
Yeah,
but like
she
she's
stopped
still,
being
you
evil
know,
all of a sudden at the
still
very
a
end there.
horrible murderer. So it's kind of like hard to know, but I sort of hope that we just kind of like leave her to the side for a little while and like let the main characters and the sort of situation unfold a little bit without too much of her going on.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of setup in this episode. That would be, I mean, it's the beginning of a new book and a new season and a new production network. So yeah, it's lots of fresh starts. I think we'll have to wait and see what they show us. But yeah, you ready to get going?
Oh yeah.
All right. We got a Patreon link down there if you want to take a look. We're pretty close to caught up with current. I've been slow on that. I'm sorry, but it's close. So check that out if you want to. We got some stuff over there. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Let's watch The Expanse. Oh, I forgot the episode title. New Terra. Well,
New Terra. Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's actually
let's,
pretty interesting.
see what goes on with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Terra means Earth.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta watch for changes in the intro.
Yeah. So far, it's already different. Look at that.
Whoa!
Okay,
Oh,
so
that was yeah. Oh,
interesting.
Mars looks more built up.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I like this. This is cool.
Yeah. The Soul Ring. Oh, because now
Okay,
there's a
yep.
bazillion of them. 1,300.
Habitable systems, which is also really cool.
Belter's trying to escape to a system where they're not under a boot heel.
Yeah, you know, that might be one of my first thoughts upon discovering this. We don't even have to be here with all these assholes anymore.
Whoa! Okay.
A little bit of damage. They made it.
Here. It's for your next long haul.
Oh, so now they're being literal about this.
Doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Gonna be a real turd floater, huh?
Perfect words for every occasion.
Hey. We gotta talk about that, right?
Right? Yeah, I know.
So it's just in him permanently?
Yep.
We gotta talk about that, right, kid? Next clue to the case. I wonder what that rain tastes like.
It's a weird question.
Yeah, well, he's a weird alien parasite thing.
Sit out here and watch the lightning storms.
Also, I don't think Miller ever experienced rain.
It's true, yeah.
There's a lot of past in my past, so I'm gonna skip it.
At least you have the choice. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in here. Like Dad.
Yeah, they really threw the book at you.
That's Clarissa?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you sent me to check on the seals in the airlock?
Yep.
The safeties had been overridden, and if I wanted to, I could have blown the outer door while I was in it. Killed myself.
Yep.
Was that on purpose?
If I was staring down a lifetime sentence, I'd want to have the option.
Gave her an out.
I have to go. They have me doing dream therapy. I don't really understand it, but the doctor has flowers in her office, and I can smell them through the glass.
Good luck with that.
You're a murderous psychopath. Nobody
She
likes
seems
you.
remorseful.
No.
Come on, she seems remorseful. What, are you so attached to the Breakfast Club janitor all of a sudden?
He seemed like a nice guy to me.
Yeah, he had a family.
Didn't deserve what he got.
They want to explore new worlds. We should let them.
When Columbus arrived, at least he knew what was waving at him was human.
We've sent out hundreds of probes to the rings. Not one of them has turned up any little green man.
You haven't seen it yet, so it doesn't exist? That's your argument?
It's a bad...
You can't control a goddamn gold rush.
Officer
When
Roll
the
is not
stacks of body
making a good
bags
point here.
Came back from the Yukon. Thousands.
I mean, we need to be cautious. I get that. She's the leader, you know?
Sooner or later, an Earthship will try to run the blockade. Are you going to shoot down our own citizens, or are we going to turn the situation to our advantage?
We are going to do what I goddamn said we are going to do. So, do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I really agree with her reasoning here. It's kind of like, oh, there's a bunch of people who are jobless, have nothing to lose, they would like to go try this, why won't you let them? Because I said so is not a very good reason.
Because we don't know what will bring forth.
Well, I'm sure that starving to death,
We heard
dying
from
out there,
The Belters have been
I don't know.
installing about 100 or so. They're calling the planet Ilus.
Makes sense. Ilus was a brother of Ganymede.
Who gives a fuck? I didn't bring you here to teach me mythology.
What? What?
The
she's
planet
being a
is
jerk.
practically made of lithium. They're mining it.
Belters struck it rich. Good for them.
They also found this. That looks like the work of the proton molecule.
What are we looking at? It's a structure like Venus?
interesting, yeah.
You said the wars on the other side of those rings were killed. Genocide on a scale that we cannot even begin to comprehend. You have the insight to the proton molecule that no one else does. I need to know what is really going on.
So he's Commander Shepard now.
Is Ilus a ghost town?
Yay!
Fucking Earth. Evacuate the Belters. Destroy the proton molecule if you can. And get the hell out of there.
Okay, that's a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way that this story has slowly unfolded, you know? We
Yeah.
started with, like, Earth and Mars and the Belt, and then we went out to Ganymede and Jupiter, and then to the edge of the solar system, and now we're going to other systems. You know?
Yep.
It's just very cool progression.
I love it.
I mean, like,
Oh, what's Bobby up to?
Interesting. She just take the... I thought that was like a nuke core, but
I'm
it
not
was
sure.
in a Gatling gun.
When the cutting energy shell is done, we are cutting Terra.
Have we been to Mars before? Like, I mean, I guess in the the drills they were running at the beginning of season 2.
And the outside, I don't know if we've ever been like inside of their structures and stuff.
I don't think we've ever been to like Martian civilization until now. It's cool.
Yeah, I like this.
I saw the news you're heading to the ring. Are you going to New Terra?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
There's protomolecule down there.
Yeah.
New Terra or Ilos? Or Elos?
Yeah, I don't know.
Take care of yourself, flyboy.
You too, Bobby.
So are the Belters calling it, what, Ilos? And the Earthlings are calling it...
Well, those are both Martians, so maybe Martians are calling it New Terra.
Yeah.
What is Ashford doing here?
Oh, that's a brutal weapon. Just leave a whole bunch of shrapnel behind.
Ready to grapple. Radiation fighting. Base of action. There's nothing core.
There's a guy out there.
Looks like he's alive.
They keep Belters out of the ring, so they find the gold first. Leave us with dirt, and you help them.
Ugh.
Interesting.
Is that gonna get in Ashford's head? So now he's helping catch pirates, but he's gonna become one again.
We all lost family on Ganymede because of the Inus War. Inus is our home now, and we will not be driven out again.
Keep going.
Imagine having a fully habitable planet after your whole life in an asteroid belt, you know?
Yeah. It's being like, you're not taking it.
Yeah, they would
We
fight
will
very
all
hard.
die. Yeah.
Medina Station? Is that what the behemoth is now called, or is this something else?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like the behemoth.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure it's safe.
Safe. You hear how many of those refugees died trying to adapt? A lot of them had to go back up to orbit. They were foolish to think they could live there.
It's not foolish to want free air.
Yeah,
and
definitely
free
not.
water,
Nope.
home for their children.
We are creatures of space. In 2 generations, their children will be in us. They won't even remember what they were.
Yeah,
Everyone should have
but do you remember what you were?
Yeah. It's about, my point of view, kind of like about as outer as you can get is another star system away from Earth and Sol.
Well, but also just
Yeah.
by
What a
Drummer's
miserable-
reasoning, like, they'll forget they used to be Belters. It's like, well, but you guys forgot you used to be Earthers.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Exactly. I really hope Avasarala is on the level, because like I said, I don't really like her attitude about all this so far.
Yeah.
And I really hope that they're not sending our hero crew here into, like, a situation that they don't actually, like, understand the full breadth of. I would hate to The Belters deserve to be able to stay there. How many
Right.
did they say? 13,000? Like, just leave them alone.
Well, and I want to be able to trust Avasarala too. I
Yeah.
like her as a character. I want that to stay. I want to keep liking her.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the ride.
What are we supposed to wait?
If now we kill our own on orders of the Inners, is this peace worth the price? The OPA does not speak for all, and those who stand with Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes should bear in mind the inevitable fate of Welwala and collaborators.
Oh, so now people are turning on Johnson and Dawes.
Yep.
We were all flying blind, Pampa.
Well, me more than you.
Only because my friend had a boyfriend with an imaginary friend who told us how to power that station down.
And I thought he was a madman. It turns out to be a prophet.
It's possible to be both.
I love their dynamic. It's so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Why'd I let you talk me into this?
Are you kidding? First scientists ever to study a whole new biome. We're making history.
It would be really awesome to be in a new solar system.
Yep.
I mean, like, the journey there would be terrifying and not something I'm up for, but...
You're like, oh, we're on a planet now? Great, excellent. You can breathe the air.
Lighten up, Fayez. You're about to be famous.
Bet the rocks down here look just like the ones back home.
I'll name a new bug after you.
Oh, whoa, oh no!
Whoa.
No!
Whoa! Seems...
Oh god.
What is that about? What the hell's going on?
Just debris coming through their ship.
You think it's debris? It seems like a natural phenomenon that maybe they weren't expecting. Oh, and now they're just free falling.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, this is tense.
Yeah. Is that just like all their supplies too, just flying out of a hole? They're gonna be marooned on an alien planet?
Whew, well, that was...
Yeah, what the hell was happening?
That was very, very well depicted disaster moment.
Just like everybody's dead, you're injured with no supplies. What a nightmare. Like, well, I guess I'm gonna die now. Soon. A couple days, maybe.
Whoa!
Yeah. There's a lot of that. A lot of that going on.
Well.
Oh, Jesus.
Heck of a way to start your new settlement.
The story is already metastasizing on news feeds. Just get yourself to Elis, do your job, and let RCE do theirs. The Belters will try to enlist you to their cause. Holden, do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.
Awesome.
Yeah, test fire lined up.
Fire will.
He's got a bunch of moons. Like,
yeah,
equidistant
sweet.
from each other.
Pretty cool. Why?
Blow one up?
Take that, Lugu.
Wait.
Why?
They're proto-molecule?
Oh, you think so? Yeah. I don't know. I'm confused. It seems like just destroying a moon or a giant mass like that would have, like, irreparable gravitational ramifications for this planet.
Yeah.
In terms of its orbit. And
I'm not quite sure what was going on there.
yeah.
I'm sure the comments can explain.
Yes.
As long as it's not a spoiler, explain what we just saw.
Yeah, please do.
Remember in the second episode of this show when Amos asked everyone else if he should shoot Holden in the head?
Yeah.
Will you be greeted with guns or welcomed? That's the question.
No, they don't. It doesn't look like a violent visit.
I don't think we've ever seen the Rosie touch down somewhere before, have we?
Nope. It's docked, but never actually touched down. I think they said something about that earlier on in the episode. And this is her first time on a planet.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so.
Not a whole lot of greenery.
Well, maybe they landed somewhere where they weren't going to mess anything up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
oh, she's scared of the sky.
Yeah. Be very overwhelming.
She's overwhelmed by the expanse of it.
Yep. It's the name of the show.
Pick up the dirt.
Yep, just touch it, just to touch it, kind of,
Yeah.
you know? Absolutely.
It's a symbolic gesture.
Mm-hmm. Now just whip out a flag and just punch it into the ground. It's theirs now.
Definitely a very different vibe.
Yeah.
Than we have had previously. I dig it.
Me too. It's that Jeff Bezos money.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not saying I think it looks like it's the production quality has increased necessarily. It's just got a different feel to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Captain Holden. Chief Mercury. Welcome to New Terra. Come with me, I'll give you a lay of the land.
Good to meet you. Hey, you here for help us? I am there.
All right, easy there, partner.
Traitors! Traitors! Traitor!
Well, this is going well so far. Oh!
Oh my god. Unnecessary. Jeez.
Who's gonna be here to surprise us? Oh! The smoke monster?
No, it's just a bunch of... Yep. Oh. Like locusts.
Take cover!
That's what hit the ship,
Oh, and
obviously.
Yeah, and they're bladed. Oh, and they're metal.
The nanomachines?
Yeah, looks like it. Smoke monster. Just be like, I think we all need to get off this planet.
Build shelters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but kind of hard to build a society when that could kind of happen at any moment.
Fuck was that?
It's a security system to protect the island.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nanomachines.
Wild.
There we go, and the end credits are in the ring now. Nifty.
Cool.
Okay, The Expanse Season 4.
I am extremely satisfied.
Yeah,
with
me
that.
too.
Absolutely.
That was exciting.
Yeah, there was a lot of... I did notice that, you know, I made the Jeff Bezos joke money joke earlier. I mean, I could see that they were playing around with like a bunch of different kind of new elements. First of all, the CGI was kicked up a notch a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
We were in a bunch of different locations that were all very different from each other in this. Even everything from even like the computer screen, like images and stuff were like a little bit more like sharp and just like...
Yeah, it's a good point.
Nailed down.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
All the way through.
And just the fact that they like the whole landing sequence on the planet, and like, you know, they all the wreckage, and they had the whole like little town that the Belters made in there, and it was like pretty wild, pretty cool. I feel like a show like this requires a high budget. It's
definitely you can do it right.
Get so far with the with the sci-fi budget.
Now, what I'm wondering is if a large portion of season 4 is now going to take place on this new planet and like at this settlement, and it'll sort of be like our principal Rocinante characters and these new settlement characters, but that like Avasarala and Drummer and maybe even like the Vision of Miller and all that stuff are going to be less involved in the season here because it's going to be in the new system.
I think that they could still be involved, but just maybe. Well, Miller was asking for a trip. You know, we got a trip to take, whatever. Blah,
and then
blah,
he
blah.
left as soon as he got where he wanted to be. Yeah.
Yep, but I have a feeling he's going to pop back in. And honestly, the way that the episode kind of evolved gave me like first couple episodes, maybe first season of Lost kind of vibes, where they were like introducing a bunch of little pieces of it, and there was also a crash landing situation and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
was nuts.
I mean that in the best. That was a great season of television.
Absolutely,
where they were just like building a bunch of like things, and like they alluded to the fact that they were going to give us satisfying sort of explanations of those things. And what I actually think is going to happen here is that we are going to get that, and it is going to end up being that this planet is not quite as maybe. Uninhabited is the wrong term. I don't believe that there are any biological creatures left on this planet.
But there's like technology running from the creatures that used to live there.
And yeah, exactly.
I mean, we saw there's like the protomolecule tower, or what we assume is a protomolecule tower. But like, yeah, clearly a structure. This was inhabited by an intelligence at one point. So yeah, we have a lot to learn on that front.
And those nanomachines, that's not a constructive device.
No, yeah, that seems like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, or like an offense. You know, you send that into a city and just, you know, that could be pretty horrible.
Right. It's just for damaging things.
Yeah,
definitely.
So
not a good sign.
I love the way that they sort of are unraveling this for us, and I also appreciate that they're kind of focusing on one. There's 13,000 available systems now.
1,300.
1,300. Okay,
yeah.
Well, a lot.
Either way, those are
both
a lot
enough.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they're not like, at least from what I can see so far, they're not spreading it out too thin.
No,
you know?
yeah,
It's
they're not being like, we have 8 different planets to go to. Yeah, so we got this new planet and then our system. Now that I'm thinking on it, I think we almost certainly will get more stuff in our home system, because they wouldn't have been setting up Ashford's conflict if they're not going to be like worrying about. I mean, unless he's going to come through to this new planet as well, that could be a possibility.
Yeah, I do kind of think that a lot of what's happening in our system is going to kind of migrate to this other system or something along those lines as the story goes on.
There was
the Ashford thing was interesting though.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like curious to see what he's gonna do with his loyalties to the belt versus his desire to create, you know, a legitimacy to the OPA within the eyes of the Inners. You know, you have to sort of make some concessions to them and play their game if you want to do that, but that's gonna lose your standing among the base, you know, your diehard people. So yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah.
There was no Anna in this episode, is the other thing I was going to say. I said Anna wasn't around, and I don't know if she's going to be. Maybe she's finished.
She was mentioned. Clarissa mentioned her.
Right.
But that's it. You know, I am kind of curious whether that character's going to come back. I feel like her arc was kind of completed.
Yeah.
A little bit. If I was her, I would dip back home to my family.
Yeah.
And be like, I lived.
And Clarissa is in prison, so that seems like maybe she's on the back burner for at least a while.
Yep.
You know, they
I'm
showed us,
extremely satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, you still had to yell at her one more time.
Yeah,
though.
I sure did. It felt nice. Felt good. I feel like that's a little bit of closure for me. I'm so glad she was punished.
Yeah.
She didn't just like have like a medal put on her for like bravery.
It's nice to see a person on a TV show who did terrible things but then redeemed themselves still have to face consequences for their terrible things, because that doesn't happen on TV a lot. Often if they redeem themselves, it's like, well, then it doesn't matter that you did anything bad.
Exactly.
That's not really how life works or should work, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ketchup packets tip. doing one good thing or even a few good things does not erase doing really horrible things that you know are horrible and are avoidable.
Okay, well, that's not really a tip.
It's not
that's
a
like
tip.
a moral
It's
statement.
A moral statement. Ketchup packet's moral statement.
I guess. All right. Well,
or cut it. I don't know.
no, it's staying in.
Okay. All right. Well.
All right. You're staking your claim now. Yeah. Well, I guess that's probably about it for first episode of The Expanse season 4. Thanks for coming back with us, Screaming Firehawks. It's good to have you here. This show is amazing. And,
yes, it is.
I know that the delays are not so much fun because we have a lot of shows running at the moment, but we're gonna do as much as we can to keep them coming as quick as possible. So we're not stopping. They will keep coming regularly. So stick around for The Expanse season 4. And until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. Bye bye.